In this activity, you'll be using colors to represent numbers and make a series of towers of increasing height. For this activity, you're going to want something colorful and stackable. I'm going to be using poker chips, but if you have Unifix cubes or blocks, those work fantastic. You're going to need a few different colors, at least 5 or 6, and probably going to want something like 20 of each color. If you don't have anything like that, markers, color pencils can work in a pinch. Our goal is to build a series of larger and larger towers, starting at height 1, then height 2, then height 3. You get the idea. We want to see what's the largest tower we're able to make. Now, we're going to be using our 3 colors of chips for this, and we're going to have a particular rule. If 2 different towers use the same color of chip, it has to use the same amount of that color. Let's do an example to see what I mean. I'm going to start by using 1 blue chip for my first tower, and 2 green chips for my second tower. Third tower, I'll make using 3 reds, and my fourth tower, well, if I try to make that using 4 reds, I'm in violation of my rule. I've got 3 reds in one tower and 4 reds in another. That's not allowed, but I can be a bit creative. I'm going to go ahead and use 3 reds and 1 blue chip. I'm at height 4 altogether, and I'm not breaking my rule. To make 5, I'm going to go ahead and use 3 of my reds and 2 of my greens. That comes up to 5 altogether, so I'm fine. And to make 6, I'll use 3 red chips, 2 green chips, and 1 blue chip. I'm able to get 6, no problem. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make a tower of height 7. I've already used all of my colors. I don't have any more I can add, so it's not going to be possible, at least not with the amounts I'm currently using. I started off by deciding to use 1 blue and 2 greens, 3 reds. I could change that though. Instead, I could maybe use 4 reds, 3 blues, maybe only 1 green. You could decide however much you want to use of a color, as long as we follow our rules from before. This gets us to our first question, which is, what's the largest number of towers I can make? Can I go up to 7? What about 8? Remember, you're only using 3 colors for this. Once you answer that, our next question is, what's the largest number of towers you can make using 4 colors, following the same rules as before? And if you're able to answer that, that gets us to our challenge questions. You've answered for 3 colors, 4 colors, go with 5 colors, but we want to know what's the largest number of towers you can make for any number of colors. We want to think about a mathematical expression that'll determine this answer. If you're able to answer that, we want to know that in reverse. Can you tell me how many colors you'll need to make a series of towers of any given height? So if I wanted to know how many colors would you need to make a series of towers from heights 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to something like a height 100. To find this activity, all of the materials, and a lot more, check out mathcircles.org. We have a ton of fun problems and we're always adding more.